Evening all, and welcome back to Factory Town. I'm going to start again like I did last episode with these two kitchens here where we have a problem. I'll let the game run for a little bit, and this is now filled up with milk, and this is out of eggs, and the whole line is just blocked, and this is not working as intended. So what I think I want to do is change it up with a little bit of logic to turn on or off different feeds as and when we need them. So let's get rid of this filter here. In fact, let's just get rid of that filter. We don't need that. And I think I'm going to leave the logic there because it makes sense to put it in that area. What we want is we want a blocker there and there, and that will just stop any goods coming through. And then we want 2 inventory sensors and 2 math blocks. Yeah. Now what we want is we want the that's set to there, that's set to there, that's there, that's there. Oh no, not there. Right, and then we want you set to a number, but I'm not going to do it to these crates that are here, because if I say check whether this crate's here, this line is like 40 long. These crates only are 20, so that's not really going to work. Now what I might say is if the kitchen itself is below 10 milk, then turn on the milk. That gives us a 30 buffer, 20 in the crate, 10 in there, plus the stuff it's using as it goes. And then same for the eggs as well. I think that'll work. So you will be checking eggs, and you want to be checking that there. So you filter on eggs there, and then you want to be true if less than 10, and you're the same. Less than 10, then you want to be true. Is that right? I actually think that's wrong. I think there wants to be if more than 10. Yeah, greater than 10, it's true. If there's more than 10 in there, we turn the blockers on, otherwise we turn them off. Okay, that should work. So that means the egg one should be turned on, or you also want to be changed to being milk. Like so. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a random cart, and I'm going to manually put some eggs into there, which it can get to. And hopefully this will kickstart the whole system. Very good. And start working again. I suppose there's better ways to do this with filters. I mean, I could put silos down here. That would make much more sense. Really, I mean, realistically, if you wanted to go mad with a stop that cart now. Stop. Park there. If you want to go mad with logic, you could technically have one belt coming down feeding both these buildings, and accessing the belt going into different parts of it. You could have things going, well, I want eggs, and I want milk, and I want flour, and I want coal and sugar and all that sort of stuff, all in one belt. You just turn them on and off as required. You just need to probably make sure the storage is greater than the belt length. See, this should be false now, and this is true. So I'm gonna manually change that one. Nope, that's wrong. That's milk. Ooh. Right, so you're not that one. You're linked to that one because I'm an idiot. Right, so you are linked to there. Okay. You are linked to there, and you should be linked to there. So we've I've mixed them up there. So your milk, and then your eggs. So turn on the eggs. Okay. Now the eggs aren't even going to get there because the milk is trapped. I might just clear, just for argument's sake, clear off some of that there. Okay, and let's see, this should hit 10 in just a moment. It does. The blocker turns on. Awesome. It's going to fire lots and lots of lights. That's why I put the sensors up here rather than all the way down by the kitchens. Otherwise we'd have that blue line firing over and over. But that's fine. That's fine. And then when this kitchen runs out of milk, which it's nowhere near doing yet, it's actually low on fruit. Is it surprising? Why is it low on fruit? You transmitting the fruit, it's just slow. Yeah. Not really a great deal I can do about that, I'm afraid. There we go, now you're low on milk. You should have turned that on. Yep, there we go, and there's the milk. Of course, the milk comes through intermittent because it's a splitter. And then once we get enough milk to build this back up to 10, it should stop and it should turn on things. And if both the eggs and milk turn on, that works because the milk is, as I said, intermittent, so the eggs get mixed in with it. But we should never have the backup milk. We should never, even if that belt completely filled with milk, by the time this gets to 10, it will be using some milk. So then we've got another 30 storage. This belt is about 40 long. And for them to get to there, it should use some more milk up. So there we go. So that should have done that, and that's switched completely to eggs. So yeah, there we go. Okie dokie. So all we need to do was change it to be some blockers, and just turn them off when they get enough inside them, and that will work. And that essentially is what you could do anywhere. I mean, we've got 2 added to it. We could put the flour onto this as well, and say, hey, if the flour's low in either of these or that one, if it's anyone that uses it, then add flour and bring the flour along, and that would work. You would need separate inputs for each thing going into here, though. This is the only problem. If you've got one line, you need to separate them out at the other end. So yeah, that would work. I mean, you could technically put a barn down here and store all the stuff in the barn. I mean, that needs 1, 2, 3, 4 raw materials plus coal. So it needs 5 raw materials, and this needs 3 raw materials. The other materials this uses are created by this one, so you wouldn't worry about storing them down here. So you can get away with two barns. Yep, we have fruit, sugar, fuel, and milk in one, and then you have flour, egg in another. You could get away with less than a barn and a half, really. But yeah, that looks like it's working. The only thing it's struggling for is fruit. And we're actually struggling for fruit because we're out of fruit. Wow. Okay. Okay. Build ourselves a well. Oh, right, there we go. And then you can water them and speed them up a little bit. It's not mega, but it does speed them up a bit. Okay, so this is going. This is working. This is actually full now. This is completely filled up with storage. And that's because we're only using wagons, which is slowing down the transport, which is what I want. I could have this feed directly in, but I kind of want it to be trickle fed so that these don't instant fill up, because otherwise we'll just be grabbing the first ones over and over and over, and I want to spread it out a bit. So I'm happy with that. Yeah, happy with that. Awesome. Okay, we've got our iron mine is going slowly, but it is going. Yep, that's all still running. I don't think we ever get a charged crystal over to here. I might get the odd one every now and then, but this is slowly filling up, which is awesome. This is finally done, so I can remove all these now. Revealing some hidden herbs and leaf that I'd forgotten about. There you go. And I mean, I could change that bottom one to be an iron as well, but it's not particularly needed, if I'm honest. I don't think we need the extra iron coming in there. I could drop that one down to the bottom line. This was just an augment going across, so, and this one is kind of dead as well. It probably needs recharging. Yeah, it very much needs recharging. I'm in fact not even bothered about it, if I'm honest with you. Yeah, I'm more concerned about the mana and stuff. Speaking of which, let's have a look-see at what other wonderful things we can learn. Now we have our earth going. We can sell jewellery, which will give us more things. We still need more red coins. We still need to boost up that. But I kind of want to get the air rails, because I think... Was it air rails or was it magic conveyor belt? I think it was conveyor belts actually I wanted. I think it was both. I want all three of them. So let's go with air, which means we need to get air over here. Okay, I don't know how to do that. There's earth ethers, which are transported over there. We have no, you can't transport. No, you can transport the crystals back, but you can't transport the ether over there. Right, where was the air temple? Does anyone remember where we parked the air temple? Because I don't. There's the fire one. We've got loads of things over here. Berries and herbs. And stuff. Oh, our coal mine could do with upgrading as well, actually. That might be our next port of call after this. There it is. There's the air temple. Right. Now, how the hell do I get stuff over here? There's no river. There's going to have to be a giant conveyor belt, isn't it? Damn. So here's a question that I've never checked out. Can ethers go on chutes? They can. Oh, that's good. That's good. I like that. That's very good. I do need to find another earth place to mine some earth crystals up, because I'm going to use up all the crystals here if I'm not careful. But yeah, so if they can go on chutes, that's awesome. Because over that sort of distance, chutes are way, way quicker than anything else. Right, okay. Harvester drill. Would you take that to there, please? If you'd be so kind. And get it over there. Really long way. Do you know, if there were air crystals over here, I'd be tempted to build some there. I'd be tempted to build a new system over here just for that. But no, we're going to go with the manic conveyor belt through the sky, or chute through the sky, I should say. So let's. Where do we want to start? Well, this is kind of on a plateau, so I suppose what we'll do is we'll flatten that down there. And all the stuff can go in here. So, well, you just need... Oh, you need mana crystals as well. Where were we getting the mana crystals from? Did we just transport them over our boat? Was that a thing? Yeah, I think it was. We just transported them over our boat from there. So what we need is we need a chute with I use 4 ether for one. You would, wouldn't you? Damn it. I was hoping it'd be one of each or 2 of each so that I could just put both of them on the same chute. But if it's odd numbers, it'll back the chute up. I think that's going to be a logic call. That's going to be something to do with the logic we need for that. Okay, we can sort that out. So what we need is we need a chute at the height that is here, or possibly slightly higher because there are trees and stuff in the way just there. So what if I get a barn and put it 2 away there? Then the maximum you can input from a barn is 1, 2, 3. Is that correct? I don't think that is. I think that's wrong. Can't remember. Give me a barn to test something on. What have we got here? We've got polished stone. Why? Oh, we needed to upgrade the barn, didn't we? And then we're not doing anything with it. Oh well, that's okay. That's fine. Right. 1, 2, 3. You there. A belt and a grabber. No. Oh, it's 2 and that. You'd think I'd remember these things, wouldn't you? Yeah, there we go. Okay, right. Oh, it's 2 and that. Okay. I wanted to make sure I tested that before doing this because this is a long way away, and to redo this would be awkward as hell. So, I mean, I could make it 1 higher and then just bring that down at the end. There's no reason I couldn't do that. That would still work. I think I actually do want to use scaffold blocks here. They look more robust. Is that high enough to clear them trees? I do not know. Let's find out. Good enough. It's good enough. Right. Longest conveyor belt or longest chute in the world challenge. My god, that's massive. Oh, it's the same height as that one there. Awesome. So if we run that to, say, there. Wow. That is one hell of a chute. That is one hell of a chute going through there. And that will go down into that barn there. I'll turn you round because I can. And we will then just have you going that way, one going that way. Grab, and then you will be mana crystals. And you will be air ether. Okay, and then we're going to filter some of these. I think we're going to go with mana crystals, air ether, and then air crystal, because that's what this produces. Okay, and then we can use the mana pipes to take the crystal out of this over there. I don't really want to do that because it's going to put a giant pipe in underneath my terrain, but I think it's the best way to do it as we are at the moment. So yeah, in fact, do you know what, I'm going to build that right now. Pipes, mana, controls of flow, mana crystals. Yeah. Oh right, so we need a mana transmitter, don't we? Buildings. Oh, we need mana brick. Why don't we have any mana brick? Because you still don't have any stone. Didn't I? You're not getting any iron in. Why are you not getting any iron in? You're not getting any stone. I haven't set up any stone mining up here, have I? Yeah, right there. And then I've moved everything, haven't I? I forgot to reconnect it. Oh, that was foolish. Right. Wow, how long ago did I forget to redo this? Must have been quite a while. Must have been. There we go. Right, okay. So now we're getting some stone in. Awesome. Right. We need a mana transmitter and a mana receiver over here. I want to put the pipes in now because I know I don't have that many stored. And I'm going to use more pipes than I've actually got. So if we say the transmitter is going to be there. And the receiver is going to be... Oh, I can actually put that all completely in. Awesome. So the receiver is going to be here, because that's the school. Yep, there we go. And I think we'll remove that pipe in the future. This is just to feed the school, which is there. Damn it. There. Move that. There we go. Really helpful that it's down there, and I like that, but it's, you can't see it through buildings. You can see it through that one, but I can't see it through the building I'm highlighting, so... But anyway, that doesn't matter. There we go. Right, boom. Then we want a transmitter, which we can't afford. And anyway, yeah, I need to get this actually feeding stuff to it. So how do I want to do this? Well, I could run 2 pipes. I could run... or 2 conveyors. I don't want to run 2 conveyors. I really don't want to run 2 conveyors. I need to figure out a way to get my air ether to come along and drop onto here at 2 a tick, and then get the shards to drop at 2 a tick. Oh, timer blocks. Oh, okay. I have an idea. Are you the same height? You're not the same height. That's fine. That does not matter. Okay. Yeah, that does not particularly matter. If I put in a silo here, feels like a bit of overkill. Yeah, feels like a lot of overkill actually. Don't do that. Oop. Right, do that. There we go. Then do that. Okay, and then you are going to have another set of belts coming out here. You're actually one low as well. Wow, okay, that's fine. Works pretty well for us. I think that works pretty well for us. Turn that off. Turn that off. That must go up one more. Yeah. Why can't I? Oh, yeah. You want to go that way, but before you do anything, I want to put a gate in. Probably better to use a different style thing, but no, we're going to put a gate in. Okay, so I like that. So that still blocks that. That's really weird, but yeah, that blocks that. Okay. Okay, and then you want to be grabber of air ether. Okay, and you'll come up and do that. Right, okay. Let me build myself a little logic platform here. And I need to figure out how quickly this goes through. So we need to do a little bit of testing here. A little bit of testing with something. So let's grab some. I can grab the ether. The ether will be fine for this. So let me grab a silo, because I need to figure out how many things go through per second. Okay. So I want to build a loop. I want to get a gate. Like so. I want to grab another barrier. And I want to grab a toggle or a timer. No, I just want a timer, don't I? I think. Is it a timer? Oh, a timer. Where's the timer block? There's the timer block. Boom. Okay, so when active, it will wait so long and then send a true signal forward. Okay. So let's get a ball. Let's let's get a toggle. Okay, toggle sets off, gate is set off. Correct. And you go there, you go there, you go there. And in theory, when I tick that, which I can't do because I need to do something like that. Yeah, there we go. So it stays open for 1 second. Yeah. Okay. Of course, this waits 1 second and then toggles this, and toggles that timer. That timer waits 1 second, then toggles this, which toggles that down again. So 1 second and stuff will go through. So how many ethers can get through in 1 second? 2. Is that consistent? It looks to be. Awesome. So 2 ethers in 1 second. Okay, and I bet you can see where I'm going with this already. Okay, timer. Right, so you are going to be set to 1 second, and you are going to be set to 2 seconds. Right? No, you're going to be set to 1 second, and you're going to be set to 2 seconds, so I don't confuse myself with the wrong game. So, after 1 second, you want to toggle this to false and trigger that one. So you go to that, 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 and then you go to that one, and then you go to that one. Now that is a complicated setup, and I'm hoping it works. The idea is that I will have to manually open one of these gates, and after 2 seconds this will trigger closing that gate, and it will open this gate and trigger this timer, and after 1 second this will trigger closing that gate, opening this gate, triggering that timer, and it will go backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. That's the idea. That's the idea. So I'm going to link that to that gate as well, so it all opens at the same time. Let's give it a try. No, let's not give it a try. I didn't link them. I didn't link them. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Turn it off. Right. Okay. So we got a false start. Let's stop that. Yeah. Let's do that. Okay. The drawback is that when this builds backs up, which it eventually will do, this is just gonna fail. Because it can't let through the amount of things that it needs to be letting through. We'll deal with that when we come to it. Okay, so link that to the timer as well. That would help. So now I pause the game and I click that. I had that set up wrong. Okay, so if we go back here, ignoring the start because that was wrong, and that was all a bit messed up and terribly wrong. So starting now, let's have a look, see if this is correct. We're going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I think that's because this is occupied. It can't get out of the way fast enough. So we're getting 3 crystals. Now we're getting 4 there. 2. And then we're getting 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. 1, 2. We got 2 that time. Okay, so this might need to go up to like 2.2 seconds or something. One, 2, 3, 4. That let 5 through that time. Then 3. So it's not ideal because it's because the timing's here, because the spacing's here. So 1 2 3 4 1 2 1 2 3 4 1 2 1 2 3 4. So do you know what? I'm happy with that. That's good enough. So let me go over what we've done here. Ignore that bottom toggle. So we've got 2 gates, 2 toggles, 2 timers. The toggles have to be set all independently. Let me rebuild this so you can see it. So we got 2 toggles, 2 gates, 2 timers. Okay. The way you'd have to set this up is that this would have to be open and this toggle would have to be set to true. So they're offset. And we want to set the timer of one of them to be however long you need. So in our case 2.2 seconds and the other one was 1 second. And you link the toggles to the gates. That's fine. The timer to the toggle near it, toggle far away, and the other timer. And the other timer is exactly the same. Timer, toggle, toggle. So what happens when you start this? This timer will start ticking, and at 2.2 seconds, it will toggle this and that. This will shut that gate and then open this gate, and it will start this timer. 1 second later, this timer will then toggle the 2, opening this gate, closing that gate, or closing that gate, opening this one because it's opposite around, and triggering that timer, which will start the loop again, over and over and over. The reason I had this toggle here was just to start it. It's only needed once, don't need it now. Basically you'd have that set down there like that. And what I should have done is, if you build it like this, I should have set this toggle to that timer and that toggle. Then when you control and click on the toggle, yep, it turns everything on. Switch, switch, switch. So once this toggle ticks, it toggles the toggle. It activates the toggle, I should be saying here, not that. Activates its own toggle, closing its own gate. The opposite toggle, opening the gate. And the opposite timer to start that. And then that timer just repeats the process in the opposite way. Backwards and forwards. So hopefully that makes sense. If that's a little bit weird for anybody, then let me know in the comments. I shall try and explain it a little bit better. But hopefully you can see exactly what's happening there and how that's going. So yeah. Now our system's failed completely because I'm an idiot and have actually stopped the ether coming into here. So let's fix that, because obviously that's going to mess up our system of run. It's all a bit messed up anyway because the timing isn't perfect. Yeah, the timing's not perfect because for this to work with the 2 second instead of 2.2, it would this space would always have to be free. You'd have to get rid of things a lot quicker. Couldn't really put an inventory there unless you put a barn there, I suppose. That would kind of work. Or really, I should have moved the gates further back so that the barriers fit, and then obviously there'd be 4 on the belt, and then 2 will come along and fit into the gap, and that should work. That should be able to work perfectly well. This is what I could have done over here for the kitchens, but I kind of figured it needs stuff easy, and our kitchens have failed. I've noticed there's a problem with them. But let's go and have a look whether this is actually working. It's completely backed up now. Yeah, that figures. Okay. So let's set this to mana crystals. Oh no, we want to set that to. I think then just upgrade the barn. That's what I want to do. There we go. Yeah, it's got too many crystals in because we were sending crystals over. We weren't sending anything else over. But yeah, there we go. Right. So now let's build our transmitter, which will go there, because I think that's the correct place for it. That is awesome. I see you've fallen apart again. Yeah, you've just got too many mana crystals down here. That's the problem. We didn't have enough. We were sending too many mana crystals. It's done it again. We're sending too many mana crystals down and no ethers. We're not making the ethers fast enough, are we? Or are there ethers on there and I'm missing it? There are ethers on there. Maybe just too many in there. And maybe we were making... there's probably ways to figure this out to not have these gates open if that barn is full. I will look into that for the next episode. If anyone knows a way to do it, I can kind of think of one off the top of my head with the block that I never use, the signal gate. But I'll have a play with that off camera because I'm not sure how to use that. But anyway, yeah, we have a problem here of no fuel. We've run out of coal, so we need to deal with that next episode. And somebody did mention in the comments of the last episode, and I just remembered this actually, so sorry for being so late here. Who was it that mentioned? Robert Scott. Robert Scott mentioned that you can use fertilizer as fuel. You're right, I can. I've forgotten completely about that. So maybe we'll use the fertilizer here and we'll have our cake smelling of lovely aromas. Yeah. So awesome. Okay, so yes, we'll bring this one to a close here, and I will figure out all these little problems in the next episode. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this one. I hope to see you again next time, and until then, as always, have fun.